Good afternoon. Today I have come with a new story. The name of the story, title of the story is The Stranger in the Garden. The Stranger in the Garden. This is the title of the story. The story is like this. Once upon a time, there was a man who had a big garden. In that garden, there were so many trees bearing fruits. Okay. So the man uh, one day planned to harvest the fruits and sell them to make money for his family. So on a fine day, the gardener went to his garden with his son and started picking the fruits. All of a sudden, the gardener noticed that there was a stranger sitting on the branch of a tree and picking fruits. So he was angry. The gardener was angry and shouted at the stranger and said, "Hey man, what are you doing there? You are sitting on the branch of a tree. This garden belongs to me. Why are you picking fruits without my permission?" The stranger noticed the shout of the gardener, but he didn't reply. He continued to picking the fruits. He continued picking the fruits. Okay. So the gardener again shouted at the same stranger and asked him to come down the tree. Then the stranger replied, "Hey man, don't interfere in the work of God and His servant. This garden belongs to God, and I am the servant of God. So please don't disturb us. Don't interfere in the work of God and His servant." So the gardener was surprised at his answer and he thought of a plan. He again asked the stranger to climb down the tree, and the gardener came down. Not gardener, it is stranger. The stranger came down the tree. Then the gardener tied the stranger with a rope with the tree and started beating him. Then the stranger said, "Why are you beating me?" Then the gardener replied, "The wood in my hand belongs to God, and I am beating you. So this is the action taken by me. So please don't interfere in the work of God and the servant, because I am also a servant of God." Gardener replied this way. The stranger understood everything. Then he asked for forgiveness and he wanted to get free. So after that, the gardener told the stranger, "Don't use God's name in your ill-conceived actions." After saying this, the gardener untied the stranger and let him go free. So this is the end of the story. This was all about the story. Okay. So you know what is the moral of the story. I shouldn't tell you the moral of the story. Moral of the story is simple. Whatever you are doing, if it is good, then it is okay. If it is bad, then it is really bad for anybody. When you are doing bad things, don't use God's name. Okay? So, this is the moral of the story. Don't use God's name whenever you are doing bad things. Okay? So, this is the end of the story. In the next video, I will come with a new story. Okay? Thank you for watching this video.